453 of the VIG Lounge, where we're going to be playing some UFC 5 as we go through 4 main card fights on UFC 323, easy for me to say. 4 main card fights on UFC 323 and a prelim. The streak, if you can call it that, of 2 UFC events in a row where we had the entire card for the main fights is over because we don't have the opponent for the former UFC light heavyweight champion Jan Blachowicz. So we'll go with a prelim that we can actually do, which we're kicking off with Macy Barber and Karine Silva. I'm thinking that Macy Barber is going to come back to be in the future, so that's where we're going to go. And let's, of course, jump into the action. Quickly, before we get started, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. With that out of the way, let's jump right in to UFC 323 prelim action. Macy trying to land a few kicks there. A couple of shots. Oh, there's an uppercut. Oh, nice kick there by Karine. Macy working the hands. Front kick to the face. Oh, she rocked her! She rocked her! This could do it right here! Some shots got through. She's still on it again! Kick and a right hand! And now she's got her in the clinch against the cage. Oh, switches to a takedown. And that was big as well. Lands that kick once more. Oh, up top with an uppercut. Nice knee. Trading kicks. Oh my, 2-punch combination. Oh, what a right hand by Karine. Oh, front kick again. And then Karine has to scramble for the takedown. And Macy gets back to her feet. Oh, good night. Face plant walk-off KO. The future is now. Macy Barber with a statement win in round 1. Look at him, walk right into it. Boom! Right under the arm and behind the ear. Oh my goodness, that was a well-placed kick. Bam! Right to the back of the head. Behind the ear. Face plant, you know it's over. Macy Barber kicking us off in style, literally.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 19 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Macy the Future Barber!
Now we'll move on to the main card. And you know, I will say, by and large, I like that this card is featuring the lighter weight classes because that's kind of where the money is right now in the UFC. You know, light heavyweights got Alex Pereira, who is absolutely fantastic, but heavyweights kind of dead. And, you know, middleweight and welterweight have their ups and downs as well, but 155 and under for the men, and then the bantam and strawweight divisions, the strawweight divisions and flyweight divisions for the women. Honestly, that's where it's at this point in time. You know, there's nobody at heavyweight, and there's, again, you know, kind of, it gets better as the weight classes get smaller is the point I'm trying to make. But that is who I think is going to win, is Macy Barber here in that prelim, which is not one of the fights I could bet on in UFC 5, but that's okay. Next up, Peyton Talbot and Henry Cejudo, and I've got to go with Peyton Talbot. I mean, Henry Cejudo definitely looks like the years have caught up with him, and there's a lot, you know, there's a lot of miles on him, and that layoff for, you know, a couple of years really, I think, hurt Henry as opposed to helped him because the divisions kind of moved around without him. Oh, nice! Oh, he rocked him already. Oh, Cejudo's not that way. Hammered against the fence. Oh, Peyton Talbot's just piecing him up right now. And now Cejudo. Oh, he's caught in a submission. We weren't expecting that. But it looks like he's going to fight out of it. Talbot decides to go back to the feet. Oh! Swings a punch, caught a kick, dropped him again with a three-punch combination. And there's another one. Stiff as a board. Peyton Talbot takes out a legend in Henry Cejudo. Triple C got KTFO'd. Oh, man. Look at that, just his leg folded underneath him. And he got absolutely obliterated. As the
Ladies and gentlemen,
young sensation Peyton Talbot gets a huge scalp.
49 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Peyton Talbot.
We're feeling fine at 1 minute 49 with Peyton Talbot with an absolutely brutal KO in the first round. 2 for 2, head kick in the first fight, and a right hand in the second. And now, a former flyweight champion trying to get himself back on the winning track. Brandon Moreno with, in my opinion, the worst nickname in MMA, the Assassin Baby. I don't understand if that's just a weird mistranslation from Spanish to English or what, but Moreno. And Tyra went for the right hand and missed it. Brandon Moreno has a hold of Tyra's legs. Going for another takedown, and he gets it. Trying to improve position. Nice strikes on the bottom from Tyra. Couple of strikes. Landed on the ground. Body kick. Up high. And another big takedown from the former champion. Trying to pass the legs. Went for a heel hook, but oh, nice body kick. Really mixing up the attack nicely is Brandon Moreno. Now he's got an arm triangle. He's in a submission. Like, I don't know how much more you want me to work. Rear naked choke. Oh, a couple of shots got through. Brandon Moreno now going for an armbar. Transitions to the back. Oh, this is just a beautiful display of grappling. Not going to get the tap, though. Rolls into a triangle. Trying to lock it up here. And is that the end of the round, or did he get it? I think we're going to be going to round 2. I didn't hear the horn, though. Big takedown there by Moreno. Locked up the triangle. And it's what they're showing. I just don't really know if he tapped there. I think he did. Or maybe he went out. I don't think I've ever seen that finish before. Let's hear from Bruce Buffer to be sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb
this fight
Dean
is
has
over.
called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 11 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a triangle choke, Brandon, the Assassin Baby Moreno!
Yeah, Brandon Moreno with a late tap in round 1 from Tyra via the triangle. My goodness, what a finish. That's kind of awkward, but at least we got to see it, because I honestly thought the round was done. I didn't hear a horn, but it just, the tapping sequence just looked kind of strange there. But either way, we got a submission. We're still inside the first round, which is very nice to see. Now, going up to the title fights, Alexandre Pantoja, Piotr Jan. I got to stick with Pantoja for this one, though. I just think the submission game is going to be too much. And Pantoja's been on another level, to be fair. Kick. And he's already going for a takedown. This is a big one here. Or sorry, against Van, I should say. Joshua Van. See, it's Van and Jan. That's what makes it so confusing. Anyway, I do like Joshua Van. He's got some fantastic strikes, but I do think Pantoja's still going to be able to take this. And by submission, because he's going to be feasting on a neck. Going for an armbar. Nice counter. Nice escape by Joshua Van. Pantoja able to reverse positions. Both men going to work. Rear naked choke. And he's going to look to transition to the mount. Going for an armbar this time. And he got it! Pantoja by armbar in the first round. Who can stop the cannibal? And it was on the ground right after this takedown. Joshua Van was able to reverse position once, but this was all Alexandre Pantoja. And he finally takes an arm home along with the gold as he remains dominant as the champion at men's flyweight.
At 2 minutes, 50 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja.
But I think Joshua Van will learn from this, come back stronger. He's a very young fighter, and this is where that's what I do think is going to happen. I think that Pantoja's experience and grappling level is just going to be a bit too much, at least this time. as he takes on Joshua Van. And again, I'm sorry, I did not mean to say Piotr Jan. It's just Jan and Van on the same card. It's kind of confusing. V looks like a Y sometimes to the blind guy, so I take full responsibility for that. And, you know, a lot of these main events, like the last one, both of them actually, the co-main and the main event, were, you know, boring. As Islam Makhachev was dominant, but boring. Valentina Shevchenko, dominant, but boring. Now, Merab Dvalishvili is where he's dominant, and he's got some character. So, you know, I don't find him boring at all, to be fair. He's brash. His style is absolutely relentless. And, you know, you're going to see it here as he gets a hold of the leg early and takes Jan to the ground. Oh, he's hammered away already here. Oh, man, he landed some great shots inside the guard. Got another one here. Oh, Piotr Jan able to reverse the position. Not for long, though. And Merab. Kicks. And, oh, look at this. He's just going to... Oh! Another huge takedown by Merab. Locking up a Darce, it looks like. Nope, flattens him out instead. Takes the back. Looks like, at this point, Merab is the one who's showing no mercy. Dominating here on the ground. Going for the rear naked choke. He might have it. No. Leg kick. And another huge takedown. Merab is truly the machine right now. Glad to know I've earned some points. Thank you very much, Xbox. Oh, he's hammering away inside the guard again. He's landed some great shots. Jan trying to, you know, basically to be he's on the defensive. He's been on the defensive the entire time. As, of course, I try to gather my words here. Oh, he's got him again. And this time just drags him to the mat. And Jan able to fight out again. How long is he going to be able to survive? Oh, a couple of strikes there, but another takedown by Merab. Piotr Jan trying to fight from the bottom. Another submission attempt, the arm triangle late in the round. And he got it! Just before the horn! Merab Dvalishvili grinds his way to a submission victory in round one. Relentless takedowns, great ground control, leads to a beautiful submission win for Merab Dvalishvili. As we close the book on UFC in 2025.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest, declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
And that'll do it for UFC 323. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. Certainly enjoyed the fights tonight if you're watching them. Do I feel that my playthrough is going to be more exciting? Yes. Especially with how the main events have been in 2025, as I had alluded to earlier. But this is not the end. There will be a second part to this stream as we cap off the F1 season as we race at Abu Dhabi. So feel free to tune in for that as well. But whether you watch this one or both, thank you all for tuning in once again to the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a sensational Saturday, everybody.